Hello everyone, welcome to Cloud Patashala's video series on basic Linux commands. We would be looking into netstat. The netstat command in Linux is used to display network connections, routing tables and variety of network interface and network protocol statistics for us. It is useful command for troubleshooting network related issues and monitoring network activities. Some example of the netstat command are netstat. You could say a -tuln, which would display all the active connections that are there in the system. If you want to display all the listening ports that are there on the server, you could say netstat -l, t and n, and you would get the list of all the listening ports that are there. To display all the open connections to a specific port, what you could say is netstat -a tn. Then you could do a grep on that particular port number, which would give you the details of all the connections that are open on that particular port. To display all the established connections, you could utilize the grep command to search for established, and that would give you a very quick overview. If you want to see all the statistics of all the protocols, all you have to say is netstat -s, and this would give you a detailed statistical report of all the things that are there. To display the routing tables on the operating system itself, you could say netstat -r. If you want to check the network interfaces and their statistics, you could say netstat -i. If you want to display all the multicast group memberships, you could say netstat -g. The netstat command, as you see in the previous slides, have many options, and you can use them to display different type of information and statistics. For example, -t to display the TCP connections, -u to display the UDP connections, -l to display the listening ports, and -n to display the numerical addresses instead of host names. Let's look at a very quick demo on how network administrators use netstat command on a daily basis. For this, I would be going back to my Linux prompt. I would be clearing the screen and I would just say netstat, and this would give me a very holistic view of what is happening on the server at the moment. But if I want to see all active connections that are there on the server, I could use netstat -tuln, and that would give me the details output. We also use plunt, which is a simplified version of knowing the thing. We just add the character p over there, and we'll get a similar output. And plant is something which network administrators find it easy to remember what the netstat options should be used for. Here, if you see, we are able to get both TCP as well as UDP connections. Now, if you don't want TCP and you only want UDP, you could just remove the T over there, and this would give you all the UDP connections. If you don't want the UDP connections and you only want the TCP connections, you could replace or remove the U and add T, and this would give you a detailed list of all connections. Now, if you want to see the statistics of all the connections, you could do a -s, and this would give you the basic statistics that are available on your network interface card. So you see that forwarding for IP, there are 2 forwardings. A lot of things are happening. We have 5 active TCP connections as of now. We have 311 UDP connections or UDP packets that are received. Now, because UDP is not a two-way acknowledgement kind of a network, we only have what we have received so far on the UDP network. Now, if you want to see the routing tables that are available on the operating system itself, you could use -r. So this is the default route table that we already have on the operating system. So this is how netstat command is used on a day-to-day basis. Of all of these options that we have seen, the personal favorite that I use is plunt, which would give me a list of all active UDP and TCP connections along with the local address that is the port number which they are using, and if there are any connections which are being initiated, we would also be getting the ephemeral port numbers that we have. Let me run the same netstat command on my local Windows server, and you would see that if I just run netstat, it would give me a detailed list of all the things that are happening on my network interface card of my Windows server. So all the addresses that you see here in the local address is the addresses which are being used to establish the connection. The foreign address is the address where the connection is being established to. If you see, for example, in this we are connected to 20.198.118.190 on 443, that is HTTPS, and the local the local IP or the local port from which we are connecting is 4987. That's it for this video. We would also like to inform you that we do undertake online courses on leading cloud technologies and DevOps, where you would be learning major technologies like AWS, Terraform, Ansible, Docker, Jenkins, Kubernetes, so that you could kickstart your career in DevOps. We hope you like this video. Please like and share the video with as many people as possible. If you're not subscribed to the channel, we strongly recommend you to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Keep having a great